guys, welcome back. Today I'm making cornbread dressing, aka cornbread stuffing. This recipe is so easy, guys. You will not believe how easy it is to make it from scratch. If you guys would like to see it, keep on watching. Before I get started, make sure you are subscribed, like the video if you enjoy it for me, please. Without further ado, let's jump right in. So today we're going to jump right in for real, because I'm not going to show you guys the ingredients. The measurement will be below. But to get started, in a hot skillet, I am going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can use butter if you like, but I'm using olive oil. I am going to add some chopped celery, chopped pepper. I'm using yellow bell peppers. I didn't have any green bell peppers. And also I'm using chopped yellow onion. We're going to cook them until they're nice and tender and soft. Once the veggies are nice and tender, I am going to remove them, set them aside. We're going to move on to the sausage. Now the sausage I'm using is andouille sausage. You can use breakfast sausage, or you can use chicken. You can use ground turkey. Basically, you can use any type of protein to make this recipe. That's the best part of it. You can choose whatever meat you want to add and just add it to it. Now, for the sausages, I am going to press the back of my wooden spoon to, break them apart. Now, for some reason, I forgot to turn off the stove when I added the sausage on the skillet. They turn out to be like a little bit chunkier than I like, but that's fine. Now I'm going to add the veggies right on there, stir it together. Then we can stir everything and add the seasoning to the sausage. For the seasoning, I am using sage, okay? And also I am going to add in some garlic powder, and as well as some, what else? Dry thyme. Italian seasoning will do good also in this recipe. And I am going to add onion powder as well. And we're making Cajun cornbread dressing. We can't forget the Creole seasoning. I am going to add that in. No salt required. Just mix everything together. And if you guys can smell the aroma in my kitchen right now, it smells so good, y'all. So mix that together just like that, and basically we want to take the sausage, set it aside, because we're going to mix everything together in a different bowl, in a separate bowl. Once you're done adding the seasoning, make sure you taste it, okay? If you need to add anything else before you move on. In a large bowl, I am going to pour the sausages. Now we're going to add the cornbread. For the cornbread, if you didn't have time to dry them out prior to this recipe, you can also dry them out in the oven. Just cut them up into bite size, spread them out in a baking sheet, place it in the oven for about, I'll say, 20 to 30 minutes until they dry out. Then you can start making this recipe. And I also use some bread for this recipe right here, some French bread. I toast them in the oven and cut them into small bite size to make this recipe, y'all. You can also buy them pre-made, but why not? I like making stuff homemade. This is just me. But if you want to make something quick and easy for a large family, especially if you're cooking a lot of food, you can buy them pre-made. Now we're going to cut the bread into small pieces and just place them in there. And then you can add your chicken broth. You can use your homemade chicken broth I do have a recipe. Actually, I have a homemade vegetable broth. I will leave it in the description box if you guys interested. Then you just pour it in there. See, I'm going to mix everything together just like that. And let me tell you guys, the smell is just so good. It smells too good. I want to eat it right now. Now, once you're done mixing everything together, you're going to add your chicken broth gradually, okay? Now, one thing with cornbread, cornbread dressing, some people do like it when it's not too soggy, or some people like it when it's dry. It depends on how you like yours. I'm going to show you guys how I like to eat mine, so keep on watching. Also, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe because I do upload new recipes here very often, almost 3-4 times a week. So don't miss out. Subscribe for recipe ideas, okay? And also, if you're enjoying the recipe so far, don't forget to give it a like for me. Now I'm going to add the chicken broth gradually, just like that, and keep adding it and stirring it, adding more, stirring it until I have a nice consistency. Now, before I add the remaining of the chicken broth, I am going to crack 2 eggs and just place them right in there and mix it together. Now I added more of the chicken broth. This is the way that I do like my cornbread dressing, guys. Now I am going to place it in a 9x9 baking dish. I forgot to butter it up. I mean, you can. It didn't really affect the dish, but you can add some butter to your dish before you place the cornbread dressing on there. Okay, just place it right on there. Then we're going to bake this on 375 degrees. Yes, 375 degrees for 40 minutes. And make sure to keep checking on this before you burn it, because that can happen. I did look at it and try to stir it and put it back in. So that's how I cooked mine, basically. Let me know down below how you cook yours. And this is what it looks like before I bake it. And after I bake it, y'all, this is what you have. It looks so good. It smells delightful. The aroma in my house, y'all. It smells like Thanksgiving already. Okay, this is it. It's nice and soft and crunchy on top. It smells so good. It tastes full of flavor. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. Don't forget to give it a like, thumbs it up. This was definitely a yay in my book. And subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.